Breaking news at 6. The prime suspect in the death of this teenage girl has now been indicted for first-degree murder.
The indictment signifies a crucial step forward in our quest for justice.
But investigators say the case is far from closed. A grand jury indicted Stephan Sterns for first-degree murder today. Good evening, I'm Greg Warman.
And good evening, I'm Martha Sigalski, the state attorney and Kissimmee police chief, making that announcement just after 4 this afternoon. Sterns was first arrested in February on sexual battery and possession of child pornography charges. He has been behind bars ever since. Channel 9's Daryl Matthews joining us live outside the Osceola County Courthouse. And Daryl, what could detectives reveal about the investigation today?
Martha, very little besides his new murder charge, but they do say there's still a lot to get through in this investigation, and they decided to tell us about this charge just to bring some closure to the family and the rest of the community.
Today, the Kissimmee Police Chief and myself are here to provide an update on the death investigation on 13-year-old Madeline Soto. A
new charge in the murder case of 13-year-old Madeline Soto.
The Kissimmee Police Department and my office have been working closely to go over every piece of evidence that we could gather in this case.
Wednesday, the grand jury came down with an indictment of first-degree capital murder for Stephan Sterns for the killing of Madeline Soto back in February. Madeline was reported missing by her mother after she never made it to school. Sterns spoke exclusively to Eyewitness News and law enforcement that he dropped her off for school the day after she celebrated her 13th birthday.
The evidence shows an individual that was entrusted to keep Madeline safe made calculated moves to dispose Madeline's belongings and place her body in a wooded area before she was ever reported missing.
The state attorney's office says the indictment was based on Sterns' calculated moves to hide her body in St. Cloud. Court records released state Madeline was murdered on or between February 25th and the 27th. Her body was discovered March 1st in a wooded area in St. Cloud. Now, when asked about the death penalty, the state attorney Andrew Baines says that decision will come at a later date. As far as the charges for murder, Sterns' arraignment is set for April 29th at 1:30, and the charges for those child sex crimes are still July 10th. We're live in Osceola County. Daryl Matthews, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
And only Channel 9 sat down with Stephan Sterns and Madeline's mother, Jennifer Soto, just a day after that teen was reported missing. In that interview, Sterns pleaded for help to find Madeline.
We don't know where she can be, and we're scared. We just want her home.
Sterns was arrested just a short time later for sexual battery charges and named the prime suspect in that little girl's disappearance.
And then earlier this month, only Channel 9 sat down with Madeline Soto's biological father. It was his first interview since his daughter's murder. Channel 9 Shannon Butler joins us live in studio tonight. And Shannon, you spoke with Maddie's dad again today, and what did he have to say about the grand jury?
Tyler Wallace has been informed by his attorney that those murder charges have been filed. He has not yet decided if he will make a statement. We are told he is still trying to process all of this new news. Tyler Wallace told me when we sat down earlier this month that he was trying to be patient as he waited for more answers.
What is the #1 question you still want answered?
I'm just waiting for more information to come out. I'm not really comfortable posing where my questions are right now. I have a list a mile long of questions, but I'm satisfied with the answers I've been given from official sources, and I'm just trying to give this investigation time to do this the right way. I don't want to rush anybody. I want evidence to be analyzed. I want to know the truth.
But today, a big piece of the puzzle has been solved. Wallace found out late this afternoon that the man also charged with sexual battery and having dozens of explicit videos of his daughter is also now accused of her murder. In an interview with WFTV, both Stephan Sterns and Jennifer Soto told us that Maddie was dropped off at school but never made it. Wallace said he got the same information from Maddie's mother that day.
What did she say to you? Maddie's missing?
Yes, she said that Maddie had been missing since the morning of, and that the school had just contacted them, and that she was hoping that it wasn't serious, but that we don't know.
Did she say that someone had dropped her off at school?
She said that Stephan had taken her to school in the morning and dropped her off, yeah, and that she had never made it to the school.
So what about Jen Soto here? What, if anything, did she know? We asked the state attorney that question today, but they would not answer. Most of the answers to our questions were it is still under investigation, Greg.
All right, Shannon, great work with those interviews. And we'll continue to follow the story as the cases against Stephan Sterns move forward. Again, there's a couple of cases here. Both could lead to the death penalty. You can read all of our previous reporting and watch part of our exclusive interview with Maddie Soto's father. It is on our website right now.